Niall Bellabarba, my fellow Englishman, my fellow half Englishman, I should say. Head of IT Core Systems at Generali Asset Management.
Correct.
Welcome to AI Tinkerers Milano.
Oh, thank you for having me.
More than welcome, always welcome. What brought you here today? What were you discussing?
Today I gave a quick talk on really the challenges in the asset management industry and what this technology of agentic AI can bring. What are the advantages and what are the challenges that lay ahead, and really what are the examples that we have within Generali that are proving that the direction is correct, and really where will this go? How do we get there really? So it's, I hope it was an interesting talk. It seemed well received, but it was cool, and thank you again for having me.
No, pleasure, absolutely. You touched on the challenges. Would you be able to elaborate a bit more?
Well, the first challenge is really that this technology is advanced, but we have a problem in the industry, and this is no secret, of legacy technology. So using the most advanced of the models, but when your infrastructure or maybe your data quality is not up to scratch, that's the challenge. It's not easy. There are other challenges that are more of a cultural nature, maybe when there's fear of this advanced technology. And then maybe there's also an aspect where it's misunderstood. But there's enormous rewards. In fact, what we are showing within Generali is that we have two very advanced models that are generating alpha for clients. And that's really what the industry is all about, generating returns for your clients. It's just that these examples that we have in production very well need to be scaled, need to be productized, need to be integrated into the rest of the core systems. And that's the challenge, because the rest of the industry and the rest of your tool set is not as advanced as the most advanced tools we have. So it's a challenge of taking these examples and productizing them, scaling them.
So it's still, would you say there's still quite a lot of trial and error involved?
Yes, to some extent trial and error, but it's more about building that journey. It's more about making it scale and productizing it totally. So it's not like the models we have don't work or we need to experiment with them. It's more about scaling them and getting more of them and bigger, if you see what I mean. Scaling horizontally and vertically, really, and fully integrating them.
Okay. So for someone who's listening to this, they're not technical, they're not an engineer, they're not a developer, in, let's say, layman's terms, why is this important? Why does this matter?
Okay, so for the asset management industry, that's easy. I mean, it goes to the heart of really what asset management is. It's the fiduciary duty of looking after your client's money and generating alpha. And generating alpha with a good cost-income ratio, so doing it efficiently. The technology of AI really allows you to do it at a different level and generate returns of a different level. And that's really what is the excitement with the technology, but then productizing and then scaling it is the challenge. If I were to look at the agentic area, so more AI applied for the LLMs, then it's really, there's also a use case for reducing the costs. Automating most of our processes can be quite cumbersome and time-consuming and expensive. And the aspect of agentic AI and then tools that are more deterministic than probabilistic, that really is the excitement, because it means that we can manage money at a different scale with a much reduced cost base. And that's really that's really why we're interested in this, because it's the future of the asset management industry.
Right, okay. So for those who are just getting started with this, so any developers who are sort of looking at multi-agents in regulated industries and they're thinking, not sure, maybe I'm in an R in, what tips would you give to them?
Make sure that it's safe. At least for the asset management industry, you don't want a bad meeting with audit. You don't want to be a bad meeting with the regulator. It's all about making it safe, make it auditable, making it traceable, and the guardrails around it are really essential. And don't cut any corners. If you cut any corners, if you just think, well, the machine learning ops cycle, it's too cumbersome, let's just cut a few corners. At least for this industry, that is not a good idea. That will come back to bite you, so don't do that. That's what I would do.
Do things by the book with no shortcuts, basically.
No, there's no shortcuts to any place worth going, not in this industry.
Okay, right. Niall Bellabarba, thank you very much.
Thank you again for having me.